The business of criticising black culture. Why do influencers keep going there? Lately, we've seen a trend on YouTube where creators are blowing up, not because they celebrate culture, but because they criticise it. And when you look closely, black culture seems to be the main target, from Officer Tatum to the Hodge twins, and now Stevie Knight, who has just come off a debate with Abba and Preach. They've all built their platforms commentating on politics and culture, but the criticism seems to fall heavily on one side. Now, the question I need to ask is, why does black culture become the go-to subject for critique? I'll open the floor up.
Well, if you're going to state the obvious.
Talk to me.
I mean, you know, we're the tastemakers.
Right.
Nothing really flies unless we stamp it, approve it, and say, this is what's next to bus. Excuse me. So I think it's like, it's just, you know, it's low-hanging fruit to pinpoint. Your mac of the oxtail was a bit too hot for you, Bridget. Yeah, man. You're right there. Have some coleslaw that, man. Was it the coconut rice? Need to relax. Yeah, I just think we are an easy target, but we are also the community that you can make the most profit off, but being the most disrespectful too. So what is it? So what is it? The black woman's the most disrespected and the black man's the most unprotected, right? Right. So who's gonna jump in and save us when people are disrespecting the thing?
But then the algorithm rewards people for that though.
Yeah.
So,
but the algorithm is a direct reflection of what people are rushing to go see and are engaging with. If you don't engage with certain things, it won't pop up on your algorithm. Yeah. So it's a consumer-based thing. The algorithm only shows you a reflection of what people are accessing and going towards. Yeah. And unfortunately, and it's people in our own tribe. Yeah. But all skin folk is kin folk. There's people in our own tribe that, you know what I'm saying? They're full of shit. So that's the thing. And if you're getting rewarded for the type of content you're putting out there, why would you stop disrespecting your own tribe when you're getting these little, you know, little betting deals and these little drink deals and this and that, you know what I mean?
But is it rewarded or is it just traction? Because because sometimes I feel like, especially, okay, cool, you're seeing numbers and everyone's like, oh, my days, it's got so many views, it got so many this, but how many, are they actually making like actual power moves from this? Probably not. Yeah. Like, what are you getting from it apart from numbers?
Based on the content they're putting out and how they put out their content, you think like, cool, they're going to be a fly in the pan thing. Give them till the end of the year, they're probably going to fade away. The Hodgson twins, them Donnies have been around for a while, but they actually have switched.
They grifted.
Right? Because before they was reacting to certain things, right? Yeah. And it felt like very gym focus and reaction video focus on Kiki and Ha. And now, I don't recognize them Donnies anymore. I'm just like, Naga Nation.
So the Hodgson twins, they were more like for health, fitness. Yeah. Two brothers. And they kind of leaned more liberal. And then all of a sudden, what it felt like was they started to grift and had more conservative opinions. They're more shock factor. So when you watch their stuff, they're just quite just openly brazy with it. Yeah. Officer Tatum was an ex-policeman. And,
surprise.
And his commentary is more political based. And he does have a massive following online.
Does he? How much?
He's got 1 million subs, and he's got connections to a lot of people within the political space. Yeah. And then you got what happened with what's been happening with Stevie Knight, and I follow Stevie Knight. I feel like he's got again caught up in seeing the numbers working and kind of leaning too far in, which is why I want to ask the next question. There's no balance, and this is why they're getting criticism now. Because, okay, cool, you can say this about black culture, but you got white culture that do madness as well. So what are we doing this for? What are we leaning? Are we just going to look at the algorithm, say that this is what we're going to do to make bread, and get caught up in it? And I feel like that's what's been happening. I don't know. What do you think?
It's just, I don't know, man. I know disrespect to the other side, but like culturally, what is there really to talk about? There's a list of things, 5, 6, all right, push 8.
Yeah.
Once you get past that 8, what are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
You like beans and toast. But to be fair, that's something that crosses over to our tribe. I like beans and toast, a little Worcester sauce. Chef, am I doing it right? A little Worcester sauce, some cheese. What? I know this is below. This is like broke people food, but I'm just asking you as a chef. Like, am I doing it right? Beans and toast, little Worcester sauce.
Are we asking a professional chef about seasoned beans?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just said sauce.
Baked beans and that. But yeah, but what really is there to talk about? Oh, guess what? There's been another mass shooting somewhere. I wonder who the main suspect is.
Oh, you know. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, if we're keeping it a buck, I told you, like, all black everything tonight, we're shooting. How I made you look.
Yeah.
What we did.
No.
What is there to talk about?
No,
like, if you and I decided to switch it up and start gunning and doing the equivalent to what they're doing, but in regards to the Caucasian culture, what are we going to talk about? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I mean, there's a lot of topics we can talk about.
I need to.
I mean, the way that they dance, the way that they
No.
party.
Let's don't dance around the thing. I want real topics, not that kiki stuff. Okay, why is Game of Thrones so kind of real to real life stuff?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Thank you, Joe's woken up. You know what I'm saying?
If we're going to talk political space, they do bare things. So there is conversations to be
Now
had.
it's probably the best time to be a criminal in America, especially if you follow MAGA, because their president is one, so you're entitled to get a job. Have you been convicted of a crime? Yes, I have. Well, would like to speak to you about this new position we got. Bro, what we doing?
Okay, so is it genuine critique or is it just blatantly commentary for bread? Is that what do you think?
But everyone's trying to keep the lights on, bro.
Right.
It's bread.
Yeah.
That man will probably have a barcode on their backside and will let that get tapped for bread, bro.
Whoa.
Let's just keep it a buck. Too many Negroes outside be selling ass for money.
Yeah.
You got to relax and find your pride.
Do you watch any of their content?
Man, I almost said all. I don't watch none of it. Like I said, I used to watch Hodgson twins.
I'm sorry, Asia. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When they used to do their funny reactions, like they were funny. The Hodgson twins were funny.
They crack me up.
Oh, okay. But I'm just like, I'm just like, what happened to them, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all.
I just feel like it's difficult because if your content is getting millions and millions and millions of views and you have a formula and you're on YouTube, you're going to keep doing what you're doing. But at the same time, it is going to get to a point where you get criticized for it because that's all you're doing. So basically, recently, Abba and Preach had a conversation, drew them out online because Stevie Knight was obviously talking about the of Charlie Kirk. And he kind of was just caping. Every piece of content was on Charlie Kirk. And it was like, brother, like when are you gonna give us some balance? So they had a debate. After the debate, they had back and forths on their separate channels because they felt like, you wasn't being genuine, and they were mudslinging. It turned into mudslinging. Now it's kind of dialed down. But again, I feel like maybe this is a lesson for us. And this is how I look at things. I look at life if we're doing content online, I feel like it should always be as balanced as possible and not just criticizing. Because if you want a fast buck, we can go down that lane, but is that going to be sustainable long term?
I mean, sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, you know what? Let's just unload the clip.
But if we're honest, how long do you spend on a clip that you see that is really positive rather than a clip that you see is really negative?
That's a fact.
Trend Central doing that interview with Victoria, I know we'll get into that, but was literally we know as much as we're criticising it, it's horrible, how can they do this? We're going to lock in just to see what she's saying. Unfortunately, just so we can, we're going to tear her down in the comments 100%, but we're going to watch it.
It's gonna get engagement and you're going to get views and you're going to get bread.
Only cute stuff. So animals, kids, cute stuff that's innocent, we'll get loads of views all the time. An adult doing like a nice deed, fine, that gets traction. But a lot of people say, oh, it's just for clout.
Yeah.
Apart from that,
you know what I watch a lot, and I advise everyone to do so if you ain't already doing it, is check out my Jordan the Stallion, bro.
Who's Jordan the Stallion? Why does he sound like a bro?
Wait, whoa.
What's he doing? What are you watching?
Any relation to Meg?
That man there, Jordan the Stallion, bro. That's why you don't watch what I watch, because you watch that madness. Jordan the Stallion.
No, I thought you said you gave up watching Bible studies.
I don't, bro. But Jordan the Stallion sounds like, you know, them man there with Dr. Martens on and that, and they go in.
Again, I don't know what are you searching?
What? Wait, hold up,
brother. You did too much.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Jabakabi, can we get? Huh? I'm saying, brother. Hold on, wait a minute.
Asia, I apologize on behalf of the podcast.
Who's what's his name?
I don't know what category that is.
Bro, you're talking about Donnie with the Tims on.
Morgan.
The Dr. Mark, brother.
Morgan.
Nah, you're wild.
What category does that fall in?
What's going on, bro?
What category
You know what I'm saying? Nah, fam. Nah, brother. You might just go change that top, brother. I think the colour of that top's messing over your brain, bro.
Who is he?
Don't do that. How you gonna identify someone and go, oh, who is he?